for 1 minute saying that Mark Selby's a slow player, but shouldn't be allowed too much thinking time. There's the average shot time. Mark Selby at 26, 딩전휘 23, so not that much difference.
It's another good safety shot from Ding. This time Selby gets straight down and has found a thin edge that he's gone for. Missed one of these early altogether in the frame. Struck that one nicely. This final frame of the session has kind of ground to a halt a little bit. I think Mark has been faced with one or two very awkward shots actually. When you get over a minute looking, then really I don't see what's going to come up that wasn't already there.
Yeah, of course it was a great Ted Lowe. His line was, there is a time limit on how long you get to play a shot, but nobody knows what it is. Which about sums it up, really. 딩전휘 now playing this with a lot of left-hand side. He's got to avoid the double kiss, got to catch this just right. Bump off the middle pocket has helped. A kiss on the green will help more. It's not bad. Once again, unable to find the baulk cushion, so that makes it that much easier for 딩전휘 to play a better safety shot than that. Only had one frame that lasted over 20 minutes, so it's been pretty quick. Just get the feeling. Oh, if he can he nestle behind the green here? Nearly. There is a gap, but what the gap gives to Mark Selby, I don't know. I think what might be in both players' mind here, well, this is such an important frame, isn't it? It's the difference between having an overnight lead of 2 frames or 4.
He's been frozen out of the game as Mark Selby. Look at that. Last time he potted a ball 34 minutes ago, and I'll be surprised if he pots one here. He can get to a red, but it's again he's got no obvious shot. So it's all right in making 6 centuries against Stephen Hendry, but if you haven't got a ball to go for, you can go all this time without potting anything. Well, that was, I'm sure he tried to steer the cue ball back. It looked a bit reckless, but I don't think it was. He was in a lot of trouble, actually.
Well, he's done well to get the cue ball back to the baulk end, but where he was a little bit fortunate that a red didn't go back to the baulk end with the white. He's got a chance of this red to the left middle, but it's a tough one. And particularly at the speed he'll play it if he does play the pot in the middle. know these tables run very true, but you want to be rolling this dead weight. And that's the only way you could play the pot and be guaranteed to be possibly on the pink. So in the end decided to play it down to this corner pocket, but needed to rattle the jaws, but he didn't do that. And there's a chance of this red, it will cut into the right middle. Good pot, and nicely on the brown.
Five. Yeah. 6. Twelve. $13.
He just flicked the blue, and that's why he's got the wrong angle. So to get good on the next red, he's going to have to play this cue ball in and out of balk, and he's got to somewhere about where that circle is would be fine.
18. $19. $25. 26.
An important break, you feel. He now got himself back into some kind of rhythm. I must say that the first frame of this match he made a break of 124 that was almost flawless, but it didn't continue.
32.
Sometimes if you start that well, I suppose, only one way you can go. And he continues to chip away.
33.
Well, he won't complain if he leads 5-3. That'll be a good session. He's played pretty well. Not outstanding. But this red that he takes will release the other one below
39.
it into the right corner. And so on.
40.
I think the top red of this little cluster will go into the same pocket as the pink. I think he's just got the angle. Only just though. To force her across now.
46.
Will we play for the black? It's a bit risky to play for the black, but he's not guaranteed to be on the pink. Well, he's just the
47.
cannon off the second red quite well, but he's not out of the woods just yet. Well, if he can get to the potting angle of the red from where he just pointed his cues, we see that going. Nice controlled cannon off the second red. It's maybe not as difficult as I thought. Obviously, it wasn't a problem getting on this red. 48 points the lead. So, red colour red, all that's needed.
54.
Well, in actual fact, he's going to need a colour off the next red, but he's nicely on the pink. Quick glance at the scoreboard.
60.
So this red and the colour, and it was a big frame this for Mark Selby.
61.
He won't be pleased with his performance, but he'll be thankful he's only going to be 2 frames behind at the end of it.
So the audience know it as well. That was frame ball.
67.
Certainly, as John says, you've just got to get out of a session the best you can. Even the great champions have
68.
had bad afternoons work like this. It's probably end of break. He'll probably
Pink.
try and continue with the pink. But he's grafted very hard this time. Nice shot. If he misses the blue, he won't be too concerned, I don't think.
74.
Well, it was well done. A nice break of 74. And a handshake between these two great players. Selby wins the last frame. He won the first frame, but in between, some good stuff from 딩전휘, and the session goes to him by 5 frames to 3. They resume in the morning. 7 o'clock on this table. Judd Trump, Graham Dott, 7-1 to Trump after the first session of that.